I'm a slave. Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be here telling you guys a story about, well, you read the title more than likely, about the time I was referred to as a slave. Yes, a slave by my boyfriend's friend. So if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you're the first one to see every video I post, and stay tuned. So I went to the same college as my boyfriend, and we were friends at first for about a year. We were in his dorm. We had a long day. I think came back from a date, and I remember being in his dorm, and he was asleep. I was so bored, and I should have known this. When you decide to be bored and you decide to just entertain yourself, you're gonna be entertained. So I went on my boyfriend's phone and I was just looking through his text messages with his best friends because they're really funny to me. So I was laughing and laughing. Then I get to this part where it says, "How's your slave doing?" And I'm like, "Slave? Okay." And let's just call this guy Tyler. Tyler's the friend that said that. And I'm like, "Slave?" And I go back and I realize my name pops up, Jay. And that's who he's referring to, me. I'm a slave. Okay, so of course I'm upset by his comment, but I want to know what my boyfriend's doing. Is he standing up for me? Because that's who I'm with. I want to know that he said something, and he never did. I go back and I see if he made any other comments, and I realized he has used black emojis, like the black square emoji, when referring to me. He has told my boyfriend, "You know your dad is not gonna approve of her. You know he doesn't want black children." And this is a time I never met his family. So of course I'm like, no, they couldn't think that. But then in the back of my mind, well, if this is like he's saying that, maybe they will think that. And
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I was just kind of disappointed. I was scared. I felt lower of myself, and my boyfriend never said anything in response to that. So I was hurt even more. He wakes up and I tell him I'm leaving, of course. I stormed off, and he knows why. I tell him, "You didn't say anything to defend me. You never," and I didn't really let him speak. I was just so mad. I cooled off. I called my best friend at the time and spoke to her. And she told me, "You know what, calm down. I know there's more to the story. Maybe this, maybe that." And then I also started thinking to myself, like, you are kind of looking in his phone, and maybe his friend feels comfortable talking to him like that, but he would just never say that in public. Maybe he's, low-key a coward, and it's not something he would say or be like on a regular basis. It's just he's with his boys and he feels like he can say that. But okay, sure, it's still not okay to say, and it's really not okay for my boyfriend not to say anything. So eventually I cool off and come back, of course. I brought him back some food. I get mad, but it doesn't mean I don't love him. So I brought him back some food, and he told me that he called his friend, he called everybody in the group chat and said, "Look, I'm not gonna ever entertain this. I could have lost my girlfriend over you making that stupid comment. I'm not racist. I made the mistake of not saying anything to you." It's the fact that he called them, I never experienced before. Like, you call your friends to tell them. I didn't tell him that to do that. I never told him to call his friends. He said he took it upon himself to do that. And I thought that was very, very mature. And I immediately forgave him after that. And I immediately forgave his friend too. His friend said sorry. He's more of the guy that is like, I make fun, so what? Get over it. My boyfriend's twin brother was like, "Yeah, that's very true." He agrees that there should be no comments made about me. I'm beautiful, and that's it. His other friend said the same thing. I'm gonna be posting a video out with my boyfriend about why you should get into an interracial relationship if you are interested. And we are gonna kind of target some misconceptions about interracial relationships and how we've prevailed and the things we went through and our experiences. But this video is to shed some light on some of the dark side to being in an interracial relationship, and that you might come in contact with a family member or a friend who is not so proud of who you're with. They may be completely against who you're with because of their race, and you kind of have to have a level of thick skin and a strong love for a person, because they can make you feel like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I don't want to go through this with that person. So just be mindful of that. Make sure the person you're with is not racist, and make sure they're not just silently being non-racist, but they are verbal about that and they speak up when need be, when their friends say something like the thing Tyler said to me about my skin and about my race, or, you know, when your parents make a little slight, you know, joke about race, just check them.